Hello and welcome to glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. And I tell you what, apparently most New Zealanders don't know how to read anymore, or something, that can't read on a regular basis. The reason that says why reading is dead. Jeez, you try to make a funny literacy joke. Anyway, my theory is everything responds. It's all voice activated now. We're just having a conversation with all our tech, the TV, phone, Siri, Bixby, everything. What's the Google one called? Alexa, that's right. I've only met her briefly. But that's all well and good, except we all still feel, I don't know about all of us, but I feel a bit self-conscious still talking to my television or my fridge to get it to go. Don't you? It just seems a bit weird. I mean, not that we're writing notes to them either. There's some kind of middle ground there, I'm not sure. Can't we just think it? That'd be ideal. Just chip in our heads. Chip in our heads, please. Geez, there are a lot of... How come the Dutch get so many things? So we've just heard about this now, this Dutch reach, where you have to reach around to open your car door so you can see the cyclists. So you can really line them up before you open the car door onto them. I think that's the plan there. Sadistic people, those Dutch people. But, you know, you've got the Dutch oven... That's the farting under the sheets. The Dutch pastries. Going Dutch. There's a lot of... And also, they get more than one name for their country as well. Is it the Netherlands? Is it Holland? And if it is either of those things, why is it Dutch? Why isn't it Hollandish? Or Netherlandian? You know what I'm just saying they get a lot of stuff. How's the story news? We actually did an interview on this today in the show, and I don't even know how that happened. Apparently, in Christchurch, there's a weekly yoga class that is tailored especially for tradespeople. It's called Tradies Yoga. Finally, there was almost a plane crash, but it didn't happen. It's a suspected hydraulics issue caused China Southern Airlines Flight 306 to dump all of its fuel and do an emergency landing at Auckland Airport overnight last night. Good, much better reporting today as opposed to yesterday when we had that story about a house being well involved when it actually meant it was on fire. Today, they said that 10 fire crews were on the runway to monitor the landing. It doesn't say anything about appliances when they mean trucks, although I did hear a cut of the fireman referring to them as appliances. It always makes it sound like they've turned up with a whole lot of washing machines, toasters and freezers. Put the fire out. I mean, if you put a fire in a freezer, it will go out, especially if you shut the lid tight. But you can't fit a whole airplane in a freezer. That's just not practical. But anyway, I've always wanted to be in one of these situations. Not when the plane actually crashes, but when it almost crashes, does the emergency landing. And then I hope that I'm sitting by the exit that has the slide and not just the one where you climb out on the wing and get out that way. Because I've always wanted to have a go of one of those plane slides. They should offer that as an option. You know how you can get your seat and bag, and meal, seat, bag, meal, and slide. I'd be ticking that option, I think. I am glennzb. Put the bag down it as well, and then you're out of there quick as anything. Slide right through customs. Be a whole new world. I've started 2018 a bit silly, I think. I hope that's all right. I am glennzb. Thank you so much for having me in your silly virtual headset. We'll see you back here again tomorrow.